Welcome to the channel, 6-Star Fitness, Tay2 Fit, Zone6zulu, Handsome Savage. We're doing shoulders today and traps. We're gonna start off with single dumbbell overhead presses. I'm gonna do one arm at a time today. I'm just feeling a little frisky. Usually I do two, but one is okay. I'm trying my best not to lock out on concentric. I don't wanna lock all the way out to keep that tension on the muscle. I'm gonna control the eccentric, about 2-3 seconds, not specific tempo. I go more time on the tension. And see, we pumping up, we're getting the shoulders nice and warmed up. Try to do full range of motion, but without locking out. Keep my core engaged each rep, each set. Everything I do, I keep that core engaged. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10 each arm with this exercise. And this is a compound set, guys. We're gonna drop that weight. We're gonna go straight into banded standing overhead press. Right. Here we go. And I'm gonna hold this band as if it was the bar. I'm gonna mimic like it was the bar. I bring that band under my chin, overhead, and I'm pushing up. Bringing the band underneath my chin. Now on this one, I'm going a little bit closer to lockout because the more you stretch your resistant band, the more tension it is, okay? The more you stretch it, the more tension you get. So I want to try to get as close to lockout as possible. Now I'm doing 3 sets of 20 on this thing, a high rep so I can pump a lot of blood in the shoulders. After that, now we're good and warmed up. We're gonna go straight into the workout. We're gonna do seated bent over real delt flies with real skis. I love doing compound sets for some I'm geeked them. I love supersets, but I really love compound sets to kind of abuse the muscle and teach it a lesson. I try to slightly keep my arms behind me when I'm doing real flies to try to target that real delt even more. You can see my arms aren't going straight to the side because I don't want it to be a side delt raise. I want to target more real delt. And this is nice. And you can see the shoulders are really activated. You can see the shoulders. You can see it from here. You can see the real delt working. You can see all 3 heads, doing their thing. And had a decent enough weight, but pretty light. And I'm just gonna rep it out here when I get tired. Now we're at the Smith machine side lat raises. This machine, it keeps constant tension on the muscle and it's easy on the joints. I'm going the entire range of motion. And as you can see from afar, you can see the shoulders activated. Now we're going back to the rear delts with pec deck flies, with rear deck flies on the pec deck machine. And you can see right there, you see that rear delt doing what it's supposed to do. You can see it activated. And I'm just controlling the reps and flying, pretty smooth. And also on this movement, I like to slide my butt back just a little bit and be leaning in. It just feels more natural that way. I don't have any scientific reason why. Right here, I was waiting on the Smith machine, so while I waited, I said, you know what? Let me throw in a couple of lightweight side lat raises, single arm, trying to come down slow as I can. And right now, you can see my core is activated, even on the smallest movement I'm doing. And I'm doing like 3 sets of 10 each arm on this right here. As you can see right here, I'm by the Smith machine because I was waiting on the 3. So now we're gonna move on to single arm Smith machine shrugs. And right here, we just shrugging is simple. It ain't that much, but we wanna still floor the core. We wanna use our core. We wanna isolate that trap. We don't wanna use too many other muscles outside the hip. Now here we go on the Smith machine calf raise. And as you can see, I got a plate to give me a little bit more elevation, or give me a little bit more stretch on that. As you can see, look at it. I'm completely stiff, my core is locked. The only thing that's working is my calves. I'm isolating those calves and I'm squeezing them at the top, taking my time. I'm not bouncing with it like I see some guys. Now right here, the weight has got heavy, so it's hard for me to stay up as long as I would like, but it's okay. We're gonna finish it off with a little core like I do all my workouts with some suitcase carries. You know, I got 100 pounds. I weigh about 200 pounds, so half my body weight in hand. I go down with one hand, come back with another hand. As you can see, you got people in the way, have obstacles. So that makes it a little bit more challenging, which I was aggravated at first, but I ended up kind of liking it because it added to the challenge. Look at this. I have to walk but elude people.